Thanks for staying with us. There's apprehension in Rivers State over the alleged existence of a serial killer or serial killers said to be targeting women in Port Harcourt, specifically the state capital. According to the report, 10 girls have been killed within the last 2 months. Now, we've gotten a response from the police saying that they've been doing something about it, but there's still ongoing protests that the response is slow. So they say there's a particular way these killings take place. There's a white handkerchief. The handkerchief
white
is
cloth, not
white cloth is used to strangle them, and so
put it around their waist as well.
Ah.
But in the papers today, the police have responded. They said they have arrested 2 suspects. They've also said all the hotels in Rivers State have been directed to put in CCTV cameras, and they have, all the hotels that don't have CCTV cameras are being closed down.
Yes.
Because, and then they want all the hotels to teach their staff about security. So to say that the police isn't responding would be wrong information.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah, I have seen. I've also seen a video on social media which has to be confirmed, of course. And the police was saying something about the sort of people who have been killed. They are alleging that these people are prostitutes. And it has brought in it has opened like a new wave of conversation. So people are almost saying that, well, they deserve it. That if these women are women of the night, maybe that is why they are going through what they're going through. And we had women who are protesting in Rivers State now in Port Harcourt against this and also against prostitution. See, my Nigerian people, see, in this case right now, I think prostitution is one thing. Murder is another thing. And the punishment for prostitution is not murder.
Not murder.
So what we should be looking at is that there are women that are being killed. Simple. There's someone on the loose. He will start with women who may be prostitutes or not and move on to non-prostitutes. And also, they have confirmed that some of the women that have been killed are staff of the hotel. So you see why it's not good to just judge just because women are in hotel rooms being killed. I'm happy that the police seem to be right on it, and they're just trying to advise people on, like, the hotels, what they should do and what women should, how women should be careful. Because there was also another story of a woman who does business, and she said someone called her to come to the hotel, but because of what had been happening, she was more aware of what the dangers might be, going to go and see someone you have never met before. So we should be careful, but we should not just judge people who are killing.
I have a problem with such general profiling. I suffered one on Friday. So I usually get profiled and stopped by police officers because I have a dealer number, plate number on my car. This car, I personally pay for its registration at the motor vehicle inspection in Lagos State. I personally do the renewal annually, and I know how much it costs to get it for my husband's business. So I don't understand how you stop me every time when this person, what will you now do to a car that doesn't have any plate number, that cannot be traced? Just keep stopping. Hey, madam, is it for sale? Okay, give us money. Such general profiling is always wrong and is discriminatory. That is the situation we have with the prostitution profiling now. Even if the police were investigating a trend, it shouldn't come out in media that the women, because of the way they were gotten or the way they were killed, are prostitutes, or where they were killed are prostitutes. That general statement is too bland, too general, and it will cover innocent, and then it can also mislead during investigation. You might start to look to red light area, districts and expecting to find the culprits in those areas, whereas they pick their people from other areas. I think it's very wrong to do such profiling.
So, there's another thing that the police said they discovered, that they feel that some of these women were drugged because there wasn't any form of struggle. That it wasn't based on the coroner's report. I don't think there was an autopsy carried out because the detail it wasn't detailed there. What they said, because there was they didn't identify any form of struggle between the women that were murdered, and so they felt that they must have been drugged. And we keep hearing, what we're discussing this is, we might not be in Port Harcourt, but some people in Port Harcourt are watching, and this person doing this in Port Harcourt has gotten away with it, might decide to try another society or another place.
There's a report.
So 9 reports actually happened in Port Harcourt, but one of such similar reports happened in Norway.
So let's be aware. Don't take a drink that you don't know where it's coming from, or you don't know the person giving you the drink. Don't have meetings in an hotel room, and then the police also made a statement now that hotels that do short time should no longer be allowed, and every hotelier should
that
take
they were allowed to open themselves.
No, the people do short time. You pay for an hour, you pay for 2 hours. That you should never go to an hotel without dropping your ID card, so that we can identify everybody that goes into the police station at the time that...
The hotel rooms, and
yes,
they should just come and comb Old Ojo Road in Lagos. They will have a field day on that one. I'm telling you. So we are afraid that this might be moving, but then again, it will be wrong to, you know, to generalize or profile certain people and say this is what.
Because what do you think it is? It's a. When I first saw it, I thought it was jazz. That was my first thought, you know, because there was a white and
it's easy if you've experienced what they call the one Bado in Lagos. Because if there's a white cloth, you know, tied hands and legs and all those kind of things, the Bado one used to end with a stone, so crushing the skull of the victims. And this is another style.
Good. We have a phone call. Good morning. Welcome to the show, all the way from Port Harcourt.
Please.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
All right. Please, I'm calling in respect of the killings of women in Port Harcourt. I think it's high time women learn their lessons. I don't know if this is why these things have been happening over time. I don't know women just put themselves in danger. How can a woman, you don't know somebody, somebody takes you out and you follow? You know, it is not a good thing. It's a very shameful act.
Okay, so that's the
blame the victim. We can't blame the victim, but yes, I understand where it's coming from. But we mustn't blame the victim. The person that did wrong did wrong.
So let's not say that it's wrong or right, but this is
not the person that murdered.
No, I'm talking to Vibrant, for instance, now. Yes, it's not right for you to go with strangers or people you don't know without protecting yourself. At least you should have someone with you if it's a business meeting or whatever the case may be. But this is not the time for that admonition. We're dealing with a murder case here, and I think the right authority is already doing what they need to, which is the police.
Do about it.